It'll be unlocked because they'll be there. Yeah, you got it. And but if you ever, do you take the bus with them or do you follow separate? Okay. So if you ever, or if getting out's easier, we now have concrete paths there. But if you can get there, that's fine. It'll be unlocked for you. You got it.
Yeah.
If he's ready for it, I'll trade with you if he wants.
Oh no, I didn't.
Frank, you got a sheet?
I'll be right over.
let's go. I'm about to do a test. Just listen. Test, test, 1, 2, test, 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 1, 2, test, test, 1, 2, 2. Test, 1, 2, test, test. Test, 1, 2, test, test, 1, 2, 2. Test, test, 1, 2, test, test. Test, 1, 2, test, test. 1, 2, 2, 2, test, test. Test. Oh, hey! Well, you know we all was live when you said that.
Told you. Would you do it yourself? Yep, my hand helped me. I don't want to go really fast.
get done.
Tyler, when we played Little League and modified, I was saying, all right.
Yeah, right by the time we be here about 7.
Strike out very rarely.
7:30, right when it get done.
Third
Rest.
base before the batter's done.
Nah, it feels all right.
Told him that day, and then they did that steal.
Cut three. Right one. Right there, man. Cut three. Like
And the one is doing like this too. You can do that one. I want CC. You don't have to. You can walk. You can walk.
I can walk. I'm not supposed to run.
Well, you don't run. I don't run. I don't like to run. We can do a run, walk for a couple hours, couple minutes, like 10, 15 minutes, no more of that. You kill yourself with doing more 15 minutes of freaking treadmill. You know those things, they're hard. You know, you gotta go slow. $5, man, you can beat that.
Do you know, I know this isn't your field, but do you know that they do open swinging now?
No.
I wish they do that. That would be better.
Ready?
Low income.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people ask me for that, and they don't freaking do it no more. I don't know why. They do swimming competition and
Al
everything.
doesn't take care of the swimming pool. He doesn't get lifeguards.
Cool. Yeah. That's why when they say they take it. Something needs to take that job.
It's having somebody in the school.
Oh.
They changed the wording. It used to be as a teacher.
Yes.
Now it has to be an administrator. So one of the administrators has to take care of it.
It is late April, but
Yeah.
right now
I'm not gonna do that with
it's a
that.
lot more like late October as we head ourselves a chilly day.
gave me this little thing. Where do I set?
Wherever you want. You got longer. You can stand too if you want. We got longer.
This one? Corral says, I don't know for sure if he's coming or not. He said he may or may not be able to make it, so. Are we live yet? You gotta tell me that when I put this on. I'm gonna start swearing. Good Lord. Hey, buddy.
How are you, sir?
How do you? No brain, no pain, or what?
I love the cold.
Like I said, no brain, no pain.
You only see me with a sweatshirt on when it gets below 10. Then I'll put a sweatshirt.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or afternoon. I'm Shannon Davis here on Dunkirk Access, and we are broadcasting the Dunkirk Varsity Marauders versus the Fredonia Hillbillies. It's a first of 2-game series that the league has switched to this year. The format is you play a home and away back-to-back games. So this is game 1 of 2. The second game will be Wednesday night at Fredonia, 5 o'clock as well. So it's a real neat setup. But we're looking for an exciting matchup between 2 division contenders amongst the Hillbillies and the Marauders. Starting on the mound today for the Marauders, you can see him warming up now, is the sophomore, number 16, Zach Zentz, who started just about every first game, I believe, of the division series. This is the 3rd week. Dunkirk is 3-1 in league so far. They swept Allegheny in week 1. They had a real tough series split between Southwestern. They lost game 1 last week and came back and won game 2 for a nice win. So 3-1, tied for first place with the Gowanda Panthers. Fredonia, on the other hand, they opened up the season against Gowanda, the division favorite going in the season. With a split, they won game 1, lost game 2. And then last week, they played the Allegheny Limestone Gators, and they won game 1 but had an upset loss. They were down 6-1 after 2. Ended up getting back to 6-5 going in the top of 7. Ended up losing 7-5 in a real disappointing loss for the Hillbillies last Thursday. That was a makeup. It was originally scheduled for a week ago today on Monday. It's a chilly evening here, right around 40 degrees. So let's see how that affects the players. But we're looking coming close here to the first pitch. Also, I'll give you the Marauder lineup here real quick. Defensively at shortstop and hitting leadoff is number 8, Tyler Karen. In center field, number 2, Dylan Bankowski. At second base, number 11, Brady Corbett. At third base, number 9, Greg Orcutt. Behind the plate, number 14, Donnie Jackson. Starting in right field is number 4, Anthony Petey. At first base, number 18, Anthony Cosme. And left field, Paul Trippi, number 12. And like I said, Zach Sensel hit 9 on the mound. Leading off for Fredonia is number 2, Micah Davis, the center fielder. Takes the first pitch, ball 1. Zentz takes his signs. Foul ball, strike 1. 1-1 now for Davis. And here comes the payoff. That's in the dirt for ball 2. Davis is now ahead of count 2-1.
Come on, up and down, Zach. Up and down. Come on, back.
Davis steps back in the box. 2 former travel teammates here facing off against each other. And the pitch, Davis hits it right center gap, but the center fielder is there, hung up on them a little bit. Good play by the center fielder there, number 2, Dylan Bankowski, recording the first out of the game. Now hitting for Fredonia is number 5, Matt Cowan. Matt's second game hitting in the 2-hole for Fredonia. Had a good game last week against Allegheny. Let's see if he can repeat that. Pitch is low, ball 1.
Low chip. Over the plate though.
Zentz in the windup. Pitch number 2, line drive. Decides to go over Corbett's head and to the right fielder for the first hit of tonight's game. And Matt Cowan stays hot in the leadoff spot, getting a first base runner on for Fredonia. Now to bat is the junior, number 24, Owen Rush, who will also be on the mound today for Fredonia. And you can hear the wind. It's like I said, it's a chilly day, a little bit of wind. The sun is out a little bit for the first time today, but it's going to be a cold game, and it's only going to get colder here. From the stretch, first pitch is fouled off by Rush, making it 0-1. Cowan has a relatively small lead at first. And second pitch is also fouled off, making it 0-2, and Rush finds himself behind in the count early, 0-2 now, and Zentz has all the options he could want on the mound.
Get a spot, Zach.
And high fly ball to the left fielder, and he's able to come down. Rush just missed that one. That was a towering fly ball. Good job by Paul Trippi out there in left field, making the catch for the second out of the inning. Matt Cowan remains on first base. Up now, the sophomore, Ashton Putney, sorry. He's had a real nice season so far in his first varsity season. Takes strike 1. And the wind is not letting up. 2 outs here, Cowan on first base. Count 0-1 to Ashton Putney, sophomore on sophomore. Putney steps off the mound here, but does not throw to first, and he stepped off first, so that's okay. Umpire time, allowing the base runner to get resituated. Still a pretty small lead over there. Pitch out, nothing there. Make it 1-1. 1-1, excuse me. Still a small lead in the pitch, curveball, but that's outside. 2-1 count, 2 outs. Cowan still on first base. Still not much of a lead. Once again, Zentz steps off the mound. Not sure what he's looking for here. With Cowan's lead, I can't imagine he's going anywhere, but... And Putney swings and misses, even the count. 2-2, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Chase 1's a little too close to take, and it's not a 1-2-3, but a relatively easy inning for Zentz. Good start for the Marauders. No score after the top of the first inning with 1 hit.
Time it up here, let's go. Time it up, let's go. Yes, it is.
Okay, for Fredonia, while we watching Owen Rush warm up here, starting on the mound, the junior Owen Rush, and the backstop receiving Rush's pitches here is the sophomore, second-year starting catcher Andrew Cowan. At third base, senior Matt Cash. At shortstop, a junior Nate Syracuse. At second base, sophomore Ashton Putney. First base is freshman Matt Cowan, two brothers starting. In left field, we have Luca Gullo, sophomore starting. Senior captain Micah Davis in center field. And in right field, Brady Helmer is back out there for the Hillbillies. Leading off for the Dunkirk Marauders is number 8, Tyler Karen, who's having a phenomenal season for the Marauders at the plate and on the mound. And pitch called strike 1. And you can hear already the Marauder bench is really into this game early. And the pitch. Curveball breaks in there. Strike 2. Karen finds himself down early. 0-2 count. It'd be real important Owen Rush. He's a dominant pitcher, but if his Achilles heel is his start, he's one of those pitchers, if you're going to get to him, you got to get to him in first, second inning. Because if he settles in, he's real tough to face. 1-2 count now. High fastball to Karen. And curveball is roped into left center field. Davis is not going to get there. And it's going to be an easy double for Tyler Karen to lead off for the Marauders. Looked like a hanging curveball. Karen stayed right in there and drove it to left center. Now hitting for the Marauders, number 2, Dylan Bankowski, center fielder. Let's see what Coach Agoda draws up. Foul ball is swinging away here, but I wouldn't be surprised. That was a nice swing on the fastball there by the sophomore Bankowski. I haven't seen Bankowski play a lot, but he's had a real nice start. If memory serves me right, he's one of the couple home runs at Allegheny in the season opener. 0-1-2 Bankowski. Karen at second base. No outs. Rush looks him back. No attempt. Rush comes set. Putney in and out. Takes a look. And the delivery. Just missed down low. 1-1 count. Curveball fools Bankowski there. Way out in front. Finds himself 1-2. And Rush comes set. You can hear the wind and the pitch. Strike 3 looking. Curveball breaks in. Fools Bankowski there for the first out. Now the senior, the second baseman, Brady Corbett. Another former Bomber playing tonight. Owen Rush also was played, so we got two players that are very familiar with each other on the same field, wearing the same uniform, and obviously Dunkirk Fredonia games playing against each other. So no surprises here by either one. Rush set, looks the runner back. Curveball in the dirt. Takes advantage, maybe a little over anxious Brady Corbett on that swing, but it's only strike 1, so. Rush is set, the delivery, fastball, swing and a miss, and 0-2 now to Corbett. Oh, Rush has done a good job. If you remember, he had 0-2 on Tyler Karen. And it went 1-2 and a wasted high pitch. He hung that curveball, and Karen took advantage of it. So he's been ahead of every hitter so far. And the pitch outside. Good take there by Corbett, not chasing that pitch. 1-2, 1 out. Karen still at second base, score 0-0. The pitch, high fastball, fouled away, straight back by Corbett. One of those borderline high fastballs, tough pitch to take, and Corbett fouled it off to live for another day.
Sit back, rip it. All day, every day. Come on. I'm back. Here we go.
Rush is set, not much of a lead there for Karen. Curveball, good job there by Corbett, just staying alive, getting a piece of it, fouling it back. Count remains 1-2.
I'm back. I'm back.
Rush looks in, takes a look back at Karen.
Come on, B-Rat.
Here, Coach Corbett and Brady Corbett wisely calls timeout there. Rush was taking quite a while.
Hey, Winnie here, let's go.
Two veteran play-ins up here battling in a key at bat here in the first inning, and he gets the fastball by him for strike 3. Good at bat by Corbett, just came up a little short. Nice job by Owen Rush to trying to do a little damage control here. Leadoff double. Greg Orcutt, number 9, the third baseman, up to bat. Also had a very nice season so far. And key at bat here and see if Rush can get out of early trouble. Pitch, curveball hangs up there this time for ball 1. Karen still at second base. I wouldn't be surprised, especially if you see Orcutt fall behind. Try to sneak a base, draw a throwaway. Good speed there. And the pitch called strike at the knees, even in the count 1-1. So far, it seems like the low zone is there. Pitcher's friendly. We'll keep an eye on that. 1-1 count. Rush is set, and here comes the pitch. This one's too low. Cowan comes up with it. And Karen's forced to stay at third. 2-1 count now for Orcutt. And the Dunkirk bench is still riled up here. Pickoff play. Goes off Syracuse foot here, and Putney's there. Davis also backing up. No damage there. Rush makes the pitch. Curveball in for a strike. Orcutt did not like that call. Might have been a little inside. It's hard for us to tell here, Dylan. Nonetheless, the umpire did call it 2-2. Even in the count, 2 outs here. Again, might be a good pitch to send Karen. If you're going to send him, probably maybe a curveball here. And it was, but it's outside. But Karen saved. Now we got a full count. First full count of the game for Rush. And the pitch, line drive, one hopper to shortstop. Syracuse comes up with it, makes the throw, and is out at first. And Rush does damage control very well. Leadoff doubles, stranded at second base. So, like Fredonia, 1 hit for the Marauders. A leadoff double by Tyler Karen. No runs 1 runner left on. 0-0 after 1, and we'll be back after a short break. Okay, we are back. Leading off for the Hillbillies is number 10, the senior Matt Cash. Both of these teams are very young. 2 real starting seniors for both teams. Very good players, but that's it. A lot of young talent. There's going to be a lot of battles between these 2 teams for a long, as there always has been, nothing new, but both teams are going to be division contenders for the next few years. Called strike. So it's 1-1 count now. Cash fouls it off for strike 2. Matt Cash is returning all-star for Fredonia. His first team last year, came on real strong. Struggling here a little bit. Did have a good game at the plate last week against Allegheny. And let's see if he can bring that to the Marauders. Very traditionally streaky hitter, another former Bomber. Very proud to say that. I might have been the coach of that team. Excellent ball players. Had a nice season on the mound so far. 2-2 count. And the Hillbillies really need Matt Cash to get going at the plate. And he pops that up. Should be an easy play for the second baseman, and it is. That's Brady Corbett. Good pitch there by Zach Zentz, causing the pop-out. 1 down here in the top of the second. Number 9, the catcher, Andrew Cowan, is now up for the Hillbillies. Late on the fastball. Zentz throws that right by him. Strike 1. Zentz takes the sign from Jackson, and that is high and inside. Ball 1, 1-1. Jackson gives the signs, and the pitch hit to the hole. Gorka dives off his glove. Karen was there. Maybe he would have had a tough play. Cowan doesn't have terrible speed, but he is a catcher. I'm not sure if Karen could have thrown him out anyway. So, way to find a hole by Andrew Cowan. I'm going to call that an infield single. I can hear people now. It went off his glove, but it was a diving attempt. So, in my book, that is a hit. Now hitting for Fredonia is number 19, the shortstop, Nate Syracuse. It's been one of down south, was one of the hottest hitters of the team, so looking to keep that going here with 1 out and a runner on for the Hillbillies. Off-speed pitch there, had Syracuse off out in front a little bit. Swing, strike one. Getting a real small lead out there. Really respecting the right-hander's move. High, ball one. I'd like to see Fredonia start running more. Not too many stolen bases on the season. You got junior pitcher catcher. Sense is a very good pitcher, but slower delivery to the mound. And he hasn't shown anything but really a step-off scare over there. So I'd like to see Coach Rush get some runners off and trying to create a little pressure here. And the pitch, check swing, foul ball. I think it would have been a strike anyway on another curveball. Now Syracuse finds himself down 1-2 on the count. And this wind, I don't know if you listeners can hear it, but it is whipping in my ears. It feels like it's blowing out to left field right now. Fastball right around the letters.
Where was that?
Coach Shigoda wanted an explanation of that one. It was very close. Syracuse took it, got a ball. If I'm Nate, I would not take that pitch again. It's 9 times out of 10, he gets run up the second time. And he does it, hits a ground ball to the first baseman. First baseman goes to second and gets one. Karen decides to hold it, so fielder's choice now. So Syracuse and Cowan is going to trade places.
Watch him going here, Donnie.
Now batting the sophomore DH, Colin Kroll.
Big lead.
Lays off the high pitch. And definitely Kroll has shown all or nothing so far. He's got a lot of pop to that bat. When he gets a hold of it, you're going to see a big, hard swing. And when he makes contact, it goes. There's the first throw to first. Syracuse dives back in. Zentz takes a sign. 1-0 count to Kroll. Nate Syracuse on first base. Not much of a lead still. Ball 2. High and away on the fastball. Hitter's pitch here, gets the low away fastball. Nice pitch by Zentz. You know what, for Kroll, that's a good take. You're up 2-0. You don't have to swing on low and away at your knees on a 2-0 count. So nice job by both players there. Disciplined hitting, great pitch. 2-1. And Kroll to towering pop-up just into right field, and second baseman Brady Corbett's able to go back and get that, and Zentz gets out of another scoreless inning, giving up 1 hit, no runs. After 1.5 innings, it's still 0-0, no score. Okay, Rush is warmed up, and Donnie Jackson, the catcher, is leading off for the Hillbillies. Jackson has a sophomore split time behind the plate. This year he's a full-time catcher, and the pitch. Ooh, fastball just a little outside, ball 1. Ball 2. Jackson laid off the high fastball, and now he's ahead. And the pitch. Fastball by him this time. 2-1. Dunkirk bench really staying fired up. Love the energy. Love the support these players are showing for each other so far this season. Line drive, base hit for Jackson. Let's see if he looks at 2. He's not. He's going to stay there. And leadoff single now for the Marauders. Well hit ball to left field. Good job by left fielder Luca Gullo getting over there to keep it a single. Let's see. Number 4, Anthony Petey, is up, the right fielder. Petey's a first-year starter. Also, I believe he's a sophomore for the Marauders. Ooh, big secondary lead for Jackson. Ball is in the dirt, ball 1. Pickoff attempt by Rush, no problem there. And the bench is just getting louder now with a base runner on here. Cash is expecting bunt here, but so far he hasn't showed it. But then again, it's been 2 strikes, so maybe he's up there taking 1. But Cash way in on the grass defensively, trying to take the bunt away from Petey. 2-0 pitch, 3-0. Rush has got a battle back here. And ball 4. Now, so a leadoff hit and 4 straight balls for the walk on Petey. Dunkirk is in business now. First and second, no outs for number 18, the first baseman, Anthony Cosme. Now, you got to kind of figure maybe a bunt here to get runners over second and third. Cosme throws left, but actually bats right-handed, as you can see. Cash has to stay back to stay at third. Let's see what kind of bunt defense is on, if the bunt is on. First pitch gets the strike at the knees for strike 1. Curveball might have been a little high, but Cosme chased it. Was not bunting there. A little uncharacteristic of Coach Frank Dugoda, is known for bunting, as a lot of the traditional coaches are. But now his batter's down 0-2. And the pitch, curveball, strike 3 for the first out of the inning. It's a big strikeout for Rush. Now batting for the Marauders is number 12, the left fielder Paul Trippy. Another sophomore. So again, a lot of young players starting for both teams, but they've been doing real well so far. The pitch at the knees once again. A good spot for Rush if you're a Hillbilly fan. Low, tough pitch to hit. Taken for strike 1. And the pitch, that one's too low. Evens the count at 1-1. Cowan is holding the runners on at first base, which I like. Helps the double play, keeps the double play possible up the middle. And the pitch, pop fly to right field. Brady Helmer there calls off the center fielder for out number 2. Too shallow for any sort of tag for the second out of the inning. And now it's going to be up to the pitcher himself, up hitting in the 9 hole, but don't take that as he can't hit. First game of the season, hit a home run to dead center against Allegheny Limestone. First and second, no outs. The runners are still at first and second now with 2 outs, and the number 9 hitter, Zach Zentz, up. Let's see if Rush can work himself out of another jam or if Zentz makes him pay. And deep fly ball to center field. Davis chasing it back. He's not going to get there. Donnie Jackson scores. And Anthony Petey scores all the way from first base on a 2-out, 2-run double by Zach Zentz on the first pitch. And now a hot-hitting Tyler Karen up looking to add on for the Marauders. So 2-run lead so far for Fredonia and Dunkirk, see if they can add more on with Tyler Karen hot hitting, led off the game with a double himself on a 1-2 count. Pitch 1. Got the curveball, got the call there. Looked like it might have been a little high. Nonetheless, it's 0-1 to Karen. Another curveball, this time it's fouled off by Tyler. Put a real nice swing on it. 0-2, and you rush. You do not want to give in to this hitter. One of the hottest hitters, not only on the Marauders, but in the entire league so far. And the pitch just sticks his bat out there. Gets a head on it. Davis is going to come up throwing. It's not going to be in time. And Tyler Karen makes it the second on the throw. So a nice job by Tyler Karen. More of a defensive swing, but got just enough on it for a bloop single over Nate Syracuse at shortstop's head for the 3rd run of the inning in the game for the Marauders. And like I said, Tyler Karen heads up base running, went to second base on the throw home. So now he's in scoring position for Dylan Bankowski. And he fouls off the first pitch, strike 1. So a leadoff single followed by a walk has really come back to hurt Rush this time. He's done a real nice job all season long getting out of jams. But he got the first 2 and now is giving up back-to-back. Actually, back-to-back-to-back hits. And here comes Tyler Karen. Here's the throw from Gullo. And he is gunned out at home, saving another run, but not before the Dunkirk Marauders scores 3 runs with 2 outs, taking the lead 3-0 after 2 innings. And what a play by Luca Gullo. What a throw right to the catcher in the air, tagging out a speedy runner. Nice job by Andrew Cowan holding on that ball. There's a little bit of contact there, and Coach Cowan is out talking to the home plate official about that contact, but not a lot Tyler could do. I don't think it was a dirty play at all. Just trying to get to home plate, wasn't trying to run him over. So we'll pause here again after 2 innings now. The Marauders are up 3-0 going into the top of the 3rd. Leading off for Fredonia, the right fielder, number 9 hitter, number 3, the 9 hitter, number 3, Brady Helmer, who's had a number of key hits here in the 9-hole for the Hillbillies this season, looking to help the Hillbillies bounce back after giving up 3 runs in the bottom of the second. First pitch, fastball by him, strike 1. Sun's back out here a little bit, but it's still a little chilly in late April. And the pitch, strike 2 call. Fastball right down the middle. Helmer's down early, 0-2. Now Brady Helmer kind of imitates Tyler Karen on an 0-2 pitch. It's a little bit of a hanging curveball. Probably too much of the plate on 0-2, and Brady's able to fight it off for a single to center field. And that'll bring us back to the top of the order. Micah Davis up for the second time. 0 for 1 after a fly ball to deep right center on his first at bat. And the pitch. Davis jumps all over the first pitch fastball, but pulls it foul. But if you're Zach Sense, that's strike 1. Doesn't matter. Line drive, swing and miss, foul ball, pop up. And Sense takes the signs, and the pitch, strike 2, call, fastball in the outside corner. Davis is now down 0-2 early. Back-to-back batters for Zentz to come out and you pound the zone after scoring 3 runs. Just what you want if you're Coach Jagoda. And the pitch. Waste pitch there, high and outside. Davis lays off, 1-2 count. Zentz still in the driver's seat here, up in the count, 1-2. Helmer at first base, no outs here early in the top of the third. And the pitch. Davis swings out in front of the off-speed pitch for strike 3. Matt Cowan now up 1 for 1 on the evening. Line drive to right field, his first at bat. Curveball hangs outside, ball 1. Zentz pitch high and away, 2-0 now. Cowan is up 2-0 now here. Hitter's pitch. And the pitch called strike.
That's a great spot. Gotta keep off the bag here.
2-1 count here on Cowan. Zentz delivers the pitch. Foul ball right back in the count now. Evens it up at 2-2. And big curveball in the dirt. Nice job by Donnie Jackson blocking that. And back-to-back strikeouts now for Zentz. Looking to strand the leadoff single to Rush, but it's not going to be easy now with the pitcher Owen Rush stepping in. Hit that towering fly ball to left field. Last at bat. A lot of pop in this kid's at bat. First team All-Western New York as a sophomore. Takes strike 1 on the curveball. Zentz looks and delivers the pitch. High fastball, ground ball to Karen. Throws it in the dirt to Brady Corbett. Nice scoop at second base for the third out of the inning. So great response by, Zenz is doing it all really. 2-out double, and now he comes out after getting 3 runs by his teammates. Comes out and shuts down Fredonia, giving up 1 hit only in the inning. No runs, and the score remains 3-0 Marauders after 2.5 innings. Okay, going into the bottom of the third, the second baseman, Brady Corbett, coming off a big defensive play to seal that third out of the inning, looking to lead off the Marauders and keep the pressure on for the Hillbillies. Up already 3-0. Corbett like nothing more to get this inning going in a positive note. 0 for 1 on the game. Struck out in the top of the first. This time he lays off that first pitch curveball. If you remember, he got a little over anxious in his first at bat and swung at ball 1, ball in the dirt last time, and rushed through it again, and Brady held off this time around. Fastball high, Corbett holds off, and he's up 2-0 now. Remember last inning, the runners really resulted after a leadoff single and walk. And Brady probably chased ball 3 there, a little high on a hitter's count. Again, these boys get pretty amped up for a Dunkirk Fredonia game. They're all friends off the field, good friends, but they want nothing more than to win this game tonight. Called strike 2. Rush evens the count now 2-2. Rush takes the signs. It's all verbal signs for Fredonia, and here's the pitch. Curveball, and Corbett wastes a good pitch there. Good job by both athletes. Good pitch, and a good job by Corbett wasting it. So it's still 2-2. Even though my partner here, Dylan, abandoned me. And here's the pitch. High foul ball. Corbett facing another pitch. And even though he did end up striking out first at bat, he did face a lot of pitches. And those of you who don't know, there is a pitch count in high school varsity baseball in New York State now. 105 maximum pitches in a game. So not only do you tire the pitcher out with at bats like this, you also keep that pitch count going up and forcing the coach's hand in making pitching changes. Count remains 2-2. Corbett fouling off 3 consecutive pitches now, and the pitch, curveball in the dirt, leading it to a full count now. Dylan's back. As you can see, the count is up there now, 3-2. Big pitch here. You don't want to lead off with a leadoff walk to the 3-hitter if you are Rush. Pitch, and Corbett wastes another good high fastball, which was in the zone. He had to, and he does. Count remains 3-2. It's at least 9 pitches Corbett has faced in this at-bat so far, with the 10th one coming now. And the pitch, ball 4, so good job by Corbett drawing that walk. Greg Orchid up to bat now. Greg is 0 for 1 on the game. Grounded out too short to end the first inning. A little bit of a quick pitch there. Officials call time. Pitch didn't count. Orchid wasn't in the box and set. So no pitch. No outs. Corbett draws the walk at first base, has a real big lead, a much more aggressive lead than Hillbillies runners so far. Called strike on the inside corner for strike 1 there. Pick off a 10. Corbett's safe, diving back in at first base. A job by Rush, recognizing Corbett's taking a real aggressive lead, and he is going, and it's a fly ball to right field. Corbett's gonna have a hard time getting back. The throw is just off a little bit. So the right fielder, Brady Helmer, is able to catch the fly ball. Makes it quick throw to first base like he needed to. It was a little bit off. Matt Cowan did everything he could to stretch and double off Corbett, but Corbett is safe. So there's 1 out now, and that'll bring on Donnie Jackson, 1 for 1, who led off that bottom of the second 3-run inning with a line drive single over third baseman's head. Corbett's looking like he might be going again here. Big lead, and he is going. Fastball down the middle, taken, and shortstop's a little late getting there, but I think Corbett had it either way. So it was strike 1. Donnie was taken, looks like all the way, letting his runner advance, and Corbett gets first stolen base of the game, and I love the aggression here by Coach Jagoda, putting the pressure on the Hillbilly defense, getting runners in scoring position. Donnie Jackson takes timeout at the plate. Rush is set, and here's the pitch. Fastball beats Donnie Jackson. Now he's down 0-2. Rush with the pitch. Little outside. Good 0-2 pitch. Jackson was a little wiser, though, and held off for 1-2. 1 out here. Got a runner in scoring position after stolen base by Corbett, and Donnie Jackson takes another timeout. There's no limits on that like in the majors here in high school. And there's an old pitch clock either in Owen Rush, who's been taking his time there with runners on. Back-to-back timeouts here. The umpire gave them both. So good job by Jackson trying to work Rush here and knock him off his rhythm. Let's see if it pays off. Rush looks second, looks again, looks a third time, and now he delivers fastball down the middle. Cowan dropped it, but did a real nice job hopping on tag, and Donnie Jackson quickly not allowing Corbett to advance to third base. So that gives us 2 outs. Corbett still a second base, but in scoring position. Anthony Petey is up. He walked in the top of the second inning on 4 straight pitches. Here's the pitch. Swings at what might have been ball 1. High fastball. And pitch 2 is below, and Petey lays off for ball 1. 1-1 count, 2 outs, runner on second base. Brady Corbett had a great 10-pitch at bat, drawing a walk and stole second base to get himself in scoring position here early, and Rush is looking to strand him right there. Rush with the delivery, and Petey chases another one up high. I'm still not sure that he's thrown a strike to Petey this game. You know, he's up 1-2 here and walked him on 4 pitches in his first at bat, but I think Petey chased 2 high fastballs. Could be 3-0 here. And looks like the Marauders have a little bit of strategy here to keep calling timeout on Rush now. It didn't work for Donnie Jackson, but let's see how it works here for Petey. From the stretch, he hasn't been quick pitching him, but he's been taking a long time. And here's the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Past Cowan is going to allow Corbett to advance easily to third base on the wild pitch. Two count, 2 outs. Corbett on third base for the Marauders. Rush going back to the windup now. And the pitch, high fastball. Petey lays off this time, making it a full count. And now Rush's pitch count here in the third inning is up over 60 pitches. Keep an eye on that. And that's ball 4. Good job by Petey drawing the second walk of the game. And that brings up Anthony Cosme, the first baseman, number 18, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout so far here. But he's got a chance to do some damage. You got to imagine Petey's going to be stealing, trying to get in scoring position here and see what Coach Cowan calls up to, if he's going to throw him out or is going to try to throw some sort of trick play, trying to pick Corbett off at third. And maybe nothing happens. Petey's sneaking off here at first. Relatively big lead this time. Petey dives back, no problem. No chance for Corbett to advance. And now a timeout by the catcher. Andrew Cowan going out to talk to his pitcher here with 2 outs. Runners on first and third. They want to make sure they're on the same page. Can't afford to go down any more here in the bottom of the third. Already down 3-0 if you're the Hillbillies. Rush comes set, pitch, ball outside. Really was a good job by Cowan sliding out there to make sure that didn't get to the backstop, allowing Corbett to score. Good speed on the base pass, not moving. Ground ball too short. Syracuse takes it, chooses to go to first and gets him. Could have had easy play it out, but Rush gets out of a leadoff walk. No score, no hits, 1 walk, 2 walks, and 1 stolen base here in the bottom of the third. Back in a moment. Okay, number 4 hitter Andrew Putney is up. And that's ball 1 here from Zentz. Putney 0 for 1 with the strikeout so far. Hillbillies need to get something going here and chip away at this lead in the top of the 4th inning. Putney out in front of that, swing and a miss. Ball 2, high and away. Zentz now comes to the plate and gets the called strike on the inside corner, even the count at 2-2. Low and away, making it a full count here by the lead-off hitter for the Hillbillies. And the pitch, line drive right at Tyler Karen for the first out of the inning. Nice 2-strike swing there by Putney, but Karen was just a little bit better. Now batting for Fredonia, the senior third baseman, Matt Cash, popped out his first at-bat. Takes ball 1 away. That's working pretty quick here, getting in the groove so far. Strike 1 right down the middle. Looks like Cash might have been taken all the way on the 1-0 pitch. Curveball stays up. Ball 2. Cash off the end of the bat. And nice play over there. Looked like Greg Orcutt was able to come up with that catch. The dugout blocks us a little bit. But that looks like it is the second out of the inning. And a little blooper by Cash off the end of the bat down the third base line. Andrew Cowan now up with 2 outs at an infield single, his first at bat. Ball 1. Called strike on the fastball. And that's his fastball can be sneaky fast sometimes. It's a real slow delivery. It's going, then all of a sudden he does that whipping motion to the home plate. And seems to be catching the Fredonia hitters off guard a little bit here. 1-1 count. Called for strike 2. 1-2 now. Scoreboard has 0-2, but it's really 1-2. There they go. And Zentz delivers high pop up. And it's caught by, I'm going to guess, the left fielder there. Can't see that. In a 1-2-3 inning for the Marauders. And Zentz is dealing 3-0 after 3.5 innings. Marauders over the Hillbillies. And we'll be right back. tonight. Okay, starting off the bottom of the 4th inning for the Marauders is number 12, Paul Trippy. Trippy is 0 for 1 on the game. And he turns on the first pitch. He's going to get line drive to left field. And Luca Gullo does a nice job there cutting that off, holding it to just a single. But the start you want if you're a Marauder fan, leadoff hitter on, up 3-0 already. With the man of the day so far, Zach Zentz, throwing a gem on the mound and has a double and 2 RBIs at the plate. Now batting for the Marauders. Pickoff attempt over there and not in time. Trippy's able to dive back in. See. Rush delivers. The bunt is on. Zentz offered, didn't come up with it. Trippy was pretty far off first base here. Might have had a chance for picking off Trippy at second base. Chose not to throw it. But nonetheless, it's strike 1 on Zentz. Pops up the bunt, but it's going to get down. Rush fields it. Only play is to first base, and he gets him there. But Zentz does a nice job there, doing his job on the sac bunt, getting the runner over with the top of the order coming up. And that is the hot hitting Tyler Karen, 2 for 2 on the day. Done a nice job and behind both. Ripped a double and hit a bloop single. And scored 2 runs so far for, no, sorry, he's thrown out at the plate. Scored 1 run so far. Take strike 1 on the curveball. I imagine Tyler Karen will be starting for the Marauders in Game 2 on Wednesday night. Again, he's having an outstanding season so far for the Marauders. And Tyler Karen stands in there and lets the hanging curveball hit him. Not much of an attempt, if anything. Might even leaned into a little bit, but hard to get that call. Karen remains 2 for 2, 3 for 3 on base. Runners at first and second. 1 out for Greg Orcutt. No, sorry, not Greg. Dylan Bankowski, who is 1 for 2 on the day. And Bankowski squares around with the bunt, but that ball sails over Cowan's head into the backstop. So now they gave him the free bases, and Bankowski doesn't have to sack bunt unless there's a squeeze on. So break for the Marauders. Not sure if Cowan completely missed that or just had no chance on it, but didn't have much of an attempt on that high fastball. And it was high. Not sure if he could have got it. 1-0 count now. Runners at second and third with 1 out. And that's also high, and Andrew did everything he can to knock that one down to save a run. Now 2-0. And Coach Cowan calls timeout to come down and settle out his pitcher. So I want to take a moment. So on Wednesday night here, yes, Dunkirk Fredonia baseball plays again at Fredonia, Game 2 of this doubleheader. But also a very exciting opportunity. This year, both Dunkirk and Fredonia have adopted girls flag football. I don't know why I said field hockey. Flag football game. They will play the school district's first rival game here Wednesday night, and we will be there to do the broadcast. Dylan's going to go. I may be a little late, so if there's dead air early, don't worry, or maybe celebrate because you don't have to hear me. But we will be broadcasting that game for the girls. It's a non-league game. Dunkirk chose to be in the Buffalo League, and they had scrimmages and games so far. Fredonia is just getting started, and they're in the Trial League of Chautauqua County. It's a little less official, but nonetheless, both teams look pretty strong for their first season. Should be a lot of fun. So here we go after the timeout. Another hit. It hit the bat. Oh, that's bad luck if you are Bankowski. Well, that was a curveball. He ducked down, and it went off the bat. I thought it hit him in the back at first, but that's strike one. Rush gets a little bit of break. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. 2-1 count now. Still runners in second and third. And that's high. And here comes the runner, and they're going to be safe at the plate. So ball three. Runner scores on a pass ball. Sorry, wild pitch. And Karen's able to advance on the same pitch. So now it's 3-1 count. Fourth run is scored for the Marauders. Karen at third, looking for either Bankowski or Corbett to drive him in. And all the energy seems to be sucked out of the Hillbillies. They're real quiet, and the Marauders are having a blast so far. Up 4-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. Oh, pitch. Fastball by him, making the count 3-2. See if Rush can battle back and rally for a big out here against Bankowski. With a runner at third and already one run in with only one out here in the bottom of the fourth. And he does just that. He's able to strike out Bankowski. So now there's 2 outs, but Brady Corbett up the bat. Struck out his first at bat after facing a ton of pitches. Second at bat, faced 10 pitches, also fouled off a bunch of pitches, battled back and drew a walk, stole a base last inning or 2 innings ago, for the Marauders, looking to tap on the 5th run at this at bat. And the pitch, swing and a miss, fastball by him. Change the first pitch to the 3-hitter here. First 2 at bats, it was curveballs. This time went right at him, a fastball, and threw it by him. Let's see if Rush comes back with the off speed now, up 0-1. And he does, and I think his catcher didn't do him any good there, not hanging on that. Just inside 1-1. Rush asked for a new ball. 1-1 count, 2 outs, runner at third, already 1 in for the Marauders, and see if they can do any more damage. Oh, off Cowan's glove. Karen chooses to stay there. Didn't make it all the way to the backstop. Ball 2. Probably a good choice with Karen, but I got to admit, with his aggression and compete, I'm really surprised he didn't take off looking to score that 5th run there. But that shows the confidence he has in his teammate Brady Corbett to drive him in. 2-1 is high. Ball 3. 3-1 now. You don't want to give in here to Corbett. But then again, you walk him. He's probably stealing second. You'll have second and third against Orcutt in the 4th hole. And the pitch. Ball, or strike 2 at the knees. 3-2 count now. Once again, for the 3rd time tonight, Corbett finds himself at 3-2. The pitch. Ball is low. Ball 4. Second walk for Corbett tonight. 3 solid at bats. Now we have runners first and third. 2 outs, and Greg Orcutt is up 0 for 2 today. Rush looking at Corbett again. You got to expect him going here. He's still with no one on third. Double move here. And the throw would have had him. He had him leaning. He threw it to the wrong side of the bag. Cowan could not get the tag on. A little bit of a break for Corbett. I thought maybe he might just go and get in a pickle after that. But nice move by Rush. He just couldn't finish that throw to first base. Ooh, gets the low strike call there. 0-1 on Orcutt. Two outs, runners in first and third. And little mental error there by Corbett. In that situation, if he makes a play, I got to assume the intention would be to him to get in a rundown, giving Karen enough time to score from third. He doesn't do it, and he gets tagged out at second base. So a little bit of break from Marauders, only giving up one run, or excuse me, for the Hillbillies, only giving up one run there in the bottom of the fourth. But, and that's a big but, they are down 4-0 and need to do something here quickly to get back in this game. Okay, here we go. Top of the fifth inning. Marauders up 4-0 over the Billies. 7-8-9 up for the Hillbillies. Nate Syracuse leading off. Looking to get something going here because Zentz is pitching his gem right now. Only 59 pitches in 4 innings. And the pitch. Strike one. Good spot for Zentz. Good start. Low inside, right at the knees. Strike two on that time, going right at it, pounding this zone. And now Syracuse early finds himself down 0-2. He's got to battle back. They ain't a chance to get on. And the pitch fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. I think Zentz probably wanted to get that a little higher in 0-2, setting up the curveball. It looks like that's where he's going to go. Let's see his curveball. No, another fastball, and Syracuse is able to waste that one also. Just a little bit low. 1-2 now. And throws it by Syracuse for the strikeout, leading off the top of the fifth. That'll bring up Colin Kroll's 0 for 1. So you can tell that, I mean, the score dictates this, you can see, but this is still the Hillbillies in the top of the fifth, still haven't made it all the way through the lineup twice. Ball low and away to Krolls, 0 for 1. It'll pop up in his first at bat to the second baseman. Swung at what might have been ball 2 there. 1-1. Ball 2. Coach Jagoda wanted that call here. Encouraging the umpire to give it to him. Here we go, 2-1 pitch. And that is low, 3-1. And man, it's working fast. You think maybe, you saw the Marauder hitters do it to Rush, call timeout in the box, but the Billies really aren't doing that yet. And here's the pitch again. 3-1 pitch, towering, shallow fly ball to center field. And almost a collision. They got away with it with the young outfielders, and Binkowski came up with it for the second out of the inning. Dangerous play there. We've seen a couple collisions between the Fredonia outfielders so far this year, and that'll bring up Brady Helmer, 1 for 1. Base hit up the middle last time. Ball 1. High fastball. Ball 2. Called strike 1, 2-1 count here to Helmer. The pitch fouled off. Even the account 2-2. And the pitch here, 2-2 count. Just a little bit low. Tough pitch to take with 2 strikes there. Full count now. And the payoff pitch. Pop up right in the middle of the infield. Orcutt calls off Corbett and makes the catch for another 3 inning for Zenson, the Marauders. After 4.5, it is 4-0 Marauders over the Hillbillies. Leading off the bottom of the 5th is third baseman Greg Orcutt, who is 0 for 2. He was at the plate when Corbett got caught stealing last inning. And the pitch, ball outside. Ball 2. Rush is struggling to find the zone. Way outside and way high now. 2-0 in the first 2 pitches at the bottom of the 5th. And it's not warming up any. The sun is out, but it's very deceiving. Foul ball on the 0-2 pitch. Ball 3, nowhere near. 3-1 count here on Orcutt. Rush would like to retire this leadoff hitter. Strike down the middle. 3-2 count now. Another deep count, full count. The Marauder hitters have drawn against Rush, really working the zone all day. And the pitch almost hit Orcutt. Ball 4. And another leadoff walk for Rush. Donnie Jackson coming to plate, 1 for 2 in the day. Line drive single over the third baseman's head in his first at bat. Let's see what Jagoda's going to dial up here. Runner's not going. Called strike. Looks like that might have been a straight take there. Donnie Jackson trying to duck under a pitch here. Orcutt's going. Pitch is high. Cowan's throw is not in time. Stolen base for the Marauders. Let's go, 1-1 count. Orcutt now on second base with no outs at the leadoff walk and stolen base. Donnie Jackson at the plate looking to add to this Marauder lead. And now he squares the bunt, but he's going to pop it back up, foul out of play for strike 2. So aggressive coaching here by Jagoda, trying to get that 5th run in. Leadoff walk, straight steal, and then trying to bunt him to third. Now there's 2 strikes. Ball. Jackson didn't like that high inside hanging curveball. Not sure why you think someone's throwing a curveball at him, but in the pitch, and this time he does hit him. Let's see what the call is here. Yeah, it was a hit by pitch. Again, it's a hanging curveball. You know, if you're throwing at a batter, it's usually a fastball. A little overreaction there by Jackson. Rush is struggling with control a little bit. But being down 4-0, if you're going to throw someone, you're throwing a fastball at him, not a hanging curve. So now it's 1st and 2nd, no outs. Up by 4. Marauders looking to blow this game out of like any chance of the Hillbillies coming back here in the bottom of the 5th. Hitting number 4, Anthony Petey, right fielder. And Petey squares the bunt. Nice bunt here. He's going to be safe. Rush slipped as he went to field it. Actually, I think he did the slide on purpose. Good job by execution there by Petey. He's going to get a bunt single. And now it's bases loaded. No outs for the Marauders. And that's going to bring up Anthony Cosme. Oh, Sorry, we got a pinch hitter. Tom Schaefer, number 10, is pinch hitting for Cosme. So this will be Schaefer's first at bat, and Coach Cowan is out to talk to his pitcher and defense here, knowing how critical these next 3 outs are. And can't really afford to give up any, but it's not an easy task when you got bases loaded, no outs. And a pitcher's probably getting a little tired. He's at about 94 pitches. Again, the max he can throw in a game in April is 105. Once you hit May, it jumps up to 115. The long defensive meeting here on the mound. The umpire's giving him some leeway, but is slowly strolling to the mound as you see him just come in your picture and say, "Let's go, coach." And the huddle breaks. And again, Tom Schaefer is pinch hitting for Anthony Cosme. And this bases loaded situation, another underclassman on this Marauder team. Rush is going from the stretch here, trying to keep the double play, and pitch 1 is a ball. Nowhere to put them. Bases are loaded. 1-0 count to the pinch hitting Schaefer, looking to blow this game open if you're a Marauders fan. And Rush steps off. Well, in the middle infield is playing back. Matt Cowan is holding the runner on at first, looking like they want to try to turn 2 up the middle. Anything to the corners or pitcher probably coming home. And the 1-0 pitch is high for ball 2. Rush is starting to miss a lot of pitches high. A little tired, not finishing and bending as much, getting on top of that ball. And the pitch called strike 1. It's a good take on 2-0. It was a higher strike. I think it was a strike, but not a hitter's pitch there. And you're up 2-0 with the bases loaded. It's a good disciplined take by Schaefer. Rush steps off again. And the pitch. Line drive. Fair ball. Gets by Cash. Runner Jackson is sending home. The throw is going to be nowhere near. And a 2-out double, let's say. Maybe advances on the throw. Probably advanced on the throw. So not a 2-out. A 2-run single. Line drive down to third baseline for pinch hitting Schaefer. Scoring 2 more. And 2 more in scoring position. Petey gets all the way to third. And Schaefer advanced to second on the last play. So second and third. It is now 6-0 Marauders. Still no outs. And Cowan's going back to the mound. It looks like there's going to be a pitching change here. Let's see who he's going to bring on the mound. And no pitching change. Leaving Rush in. Looking to maybe try to get 1 more out. At 98 pitches, he can't stay in much longer. That brings up number 12, Paul Trippy. 2 runs in already this inning. Ball 1 high again. And the pitch, strike right down the middle, taken all the way, is Trippy. Drippy's 1 for 2 on the day. 9 drive singles last at bat. And strike 2. One, two count in the pitch. Curveball, strike 3. First out of the inning here for Rush. And that's going to bring up Zach Zentz. 1 for 1 and a sac bunt in the mix as well. Big 2-out double to score 2 runs in his first at bat. Get the Marauder score going and pitching a gem. Ball in the dirt. Nice stop by catcher Andrew Cowan, saving a run there. 1-0 to Zentz. First base is open. The last thing you want to do is, especially with only 1 out, face Tyler Karner. The base is loaded. Leadoff hitter up next. The pitch. Swing and miss. Might have been a little bit high, but he was seeing blood there. Rush delivers. Curveball. 1-2 count. Swing and miss now with Zentz, and he's now behind. Good pitch here for Owen Rush, and I believe this will be his last batter now regardless because of pitch count. Gets the curveball for a called strike. So that's 2 outs. Tyler Karen is up, but he's going to face a different pitcher with Rush maxing out now and forced to come out of the game. Let's see what Coach Cowan is going to dial up, and we'll let you know right after this break. Okay, with 2 outs, runner second, third, senior Matt Cash replacing Owen Rush. Tyler Karen at the plate. Strike one, called strike at the knees. Good start for Cash. Cash has pitched very well for the Hillbillies so far this year. And the pitch, fastball at the knees, fouled back, up quickly, 0-2. Cash now in the driver's seat, up 0-2, but Tyler Karen's not going to give in, as we've seen a couple times already today. And the pitch, line drive, single. Too good of a pitch with 2 outs here. And Tyler Karen with another double, scoring 2 more runs for the Marauders, going up 8-0 now. And up 0-2, Matt Cash is going to want that pitch back. Way too good of a pitch, and Tyler Karen took full advantage of it. Dylan Benkowski is now up for the Marauders off the end of the bat. Funny spin on it, but Collins able to get up for taking himself at first base to end the inning. But not before the Marauders add on to their 4-0 lead with 4 more runs, making the score 8-0 going in after 5 innings. Okay, Schaefer's evening's done, but he did his job coming in, getting a 2 RBI single with the bases loaded, pinch hit. Anthony Cosme re-enters for him at first base. So Tom Schaefer is no longer eligible to come back in. And leading off for Fredonia, the senior Michael Davis with a lot of work to do, but he only can get it started, and that's the mindset he has to have. The pitch, ball outside. Line drive, beats Corbett here. Line drive single for Davis. Matt Cowan now up, was 1-4-2 on the day. And the pitch, foul ball out of play. Strike one for Zentz against the first baseman, Matt Cowan. Not very big lead for Davis here. And the pitch, ground ball off first base. It's going to be a single for Matt Cowan, 2 for 3 now, and now the Hillbillies have back-to-back hits, runners on first and second. For Owen Rush. Owen Rush is 0 for 2 on the day. A fly ball and a ground ball out. And Coach Collins is absolutely right here. Don't try to do too much. There's no such thing as an 8-run hit. You just need base hits right now, and you need a bunch of them, but just stay within yourself if you're Rush here and come up with a big hit for your team. And the pitch, foul ball, and there was that sneaky fastball by Zentz. It gets on the hitter so much quicker than you're expecting. Rush was a little bit behind in that and followed it back. 0-1. Very conservative leads for the Hillbilly base runners. Check swing, ended up hitting Rush. So that'll load the bases up. And Coach Jagoda is going to go out and talk to Zentz here. Just calm him down a little bit. He's still only at 82 pitches. Great control and command of this game so far. But bases are loaded, no outs. Up 8-0 here, no reason to panic. But you do want to start making outs. And if you're the Marauders, you're gonna trade runs for outs even up 8-0. You just want to make outs. Now, Hillbillies, they just want to keep taking a base or two at a time and chip away here to give themselves any sort of chance down 8-0. Jagoda's talking to his defense, probably emphasizing just that. No worries here, just make outs. No harm done. Zentz, you keep pounding the zone like you have. And that's his first visit to the mound. Ashton Putney up for the Hillbillies. Ashton lined out his last at bat, 0 for 2 on the day though. What has been a hot hitter for Fredonia. Zentz comes set. Ball low and away. And now Donnie Jackson's going out to talk to him. Zentz and Jackson are very familiar with each other, not only playing here in Dunkirk, but they've been on a number of travel teams, including the Bombers, together. So the tandem is very familiar with each other and very comfortable with each other. And the pitch, Ashton is a little late on that. Strike one, 1-1. Bases are loaded, no outs here, but Hillbillies are down 8-0. And the pitch. Foul ball, strike 2. Zentz back in control, up on the hitter, 1-2. And Zentz called Jackson out this time to straighten something out. Again, these two have no problem communicating. Thrown and caught a lot of pitches with each other over the years. 1-2 count here. Now Putney's got to do a job from the Hillbilly perspective. Trying to get at least a run home here and have productive out. And fouled off a pitch, staying alive. Count remains 1-2. Davis, Cowan, and Rush on the base pass for Fredonia. Putney at the plate, down 1-2 in the count. In the pitch, high and away, and Donnie Jackson hops out of that catcher's box to make that catch, stopping a pass ball and a possible chance for Davis to score. 2-2. And the pitch, ground ball, Karen has it. He's going to go to second to Corbett for 1. So again, you have no problem with that if you're the Marauders. Ground ball, 1 out, 1 run scored. Davis is able to score in that play, and Cowan advances to third. But they do record an out. It's first and third, 1 out now. Matt Cash at the plate, 0 for 2. Again, a small lead, even in first and third situations. No aggression on the base pass. Cash fists one. And it is caught by the third baseman, Greg Orcutt. The dugout really blocks our view there. But Cash got jammed, and Orcutt was able to get back and make that catch. So it's Andrew Cowan, 1 for 2 at an infield single. You wonder if they're going to send him at all. And with Putney at first base, he's definitely got a bigger lead here. And he's off. Ground ball to third base. Orcutt is up with it, throws it to first, no problem, records Cowan on the out. And they get out of, in my opinion, a bases loaded jam. No outs, only giving up 1 run. So a couple hits for Fredonia, but only 1 run as a result. And now the score after 5.5 innings, it's 8-1 Marauders over the Hillbillies. So Matt Cash stays on the mound for the Hillbillies, and leading off for the Marauders is the senior second baseman, number 11, Brady Corbett. 0 for 1 today, but 3 great at-bats so far, drawing full counts in each one. Strike 1. By Cash. Corbett turns on one, but it's going to be a foul ball. Down 0-2 again. But him and Karen have done such a good job today at 0-2, coming up with multiple hits, drawing walks. Really done a lot of damage from behind the count. And if you study statistics and look at any of that, when you're down 0-2, the odds of you getting on base are very slim. Cash looking to deliver, and the pitch 0-2 in the dirt. Corbett lays off. I'd rather seen that pitch than what he threw last time to Karen at 0-2 any day of the week. Ball 1, 1-2 count. Cash still up on Corbett. Curveball fools Corbett there. Good pitch by Cash. Might have been his best curveball on the season. If he develops that pitch along with his fastball he's been throwing all year, he's going to be tough the rest of the year. Greg Orcutt now up 0 for 2 today. Ball high. Why would you? Ball 2.
We got some ice here. No, we don't, but let her eat. We're hungry. Let's go, Niner. Let's go, team on our game. Let's go, let's go. Moving on. I'm bad. Here we go, Greg. Let's go, Greg. Here we go, Greg. I'm bad. I'm bad. Good eye. Good eye. Good eye. What an eye. Let's go, Greg. Way to go, G-Man Orchid. Coming right down the tunnel here.
3-0 and now a called strike. You know, look at this one I don't love. You know, you back out of there and you give the umpire really the luxury to call almost any pitch a strike because you're stepping out. Strike 2 now, and Cash battling right back in it. Let's see who's going to win this battle now. And Cash is up for the task, coming back in 3-0 and striking out Orchid. Donnie Jackson now up 1 for 2. Hit by a pitch last time. Jagoda called timeout and pulled Jackson aside. Not sure what he wants to talk to him about, but had a little smirk on his face. So you gotta watch these old veteran coaches. They always have something up their sleeve. Probably trying to prevent Cash from getting in the groove after throwing three straight strikes to Orchid. Strike 1. And I think strategically the Dunkirk hitters have been taking a lot of strike ones, trying to increase the count or the pitch count for the Fredonia pitchers. Ball on the curveball, a little low. Evens the count at 1-1. Scores 8-1. As you can see, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Strike at the knees for Cash, making the count 1-2. Donnie Jackson down now. And Cash tires the side. 1-2-3. First 1-2-3 inning all game for the Hillbillies, but they only have 3 outs left, down by 7 going into the top of the 7th with the 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up. And we'll be back to record the last 3, 6, 9 outs. We'll see how it goes. till Wednesday. So here we go. Top of the 7th, 8-1. Dunkirk only needs 3 more outs. Nate Syracuse, the shortstop, leading off. And Zentz goes right back to work with a perfect first pitch down at the knees, inside corner for strike 1. Quickly up 0-2 on Syracuse after the foul ball. Zentz in control, up 0-2, 8-1 in the game. Good 0-2 pitch, just a little low. Syracuse is disciplined enough to hold off. 1-2. Fly ball, deep left field. I think it's going to be foul. It went over the fence in the water. Long foul ball there by Syracuse. But he's still down 1-2 in the count. You got to think they might go back low and away, maybe off-speed low and away after Syracuse pulls that pitch. Let's see. And Zentz delivers. Does just that, but misses. 2-2 now. And the pitch. High fastball gets him to chase it. Strike 3. Zentz once again wins another battle. Colin Kroll now up 0-2 on the day. It's a tough day to be a DH. You know, as cold as it is, and you're sitting on that bench, and you're asked to come to the plate. It's only your 3rd at bat in 7 innings. To stay fresh and warm and loose. Lays off the high fastball there, 1-0. Kroll, slow ground ball to Corbett. Lots of time, and makes the out for the 2nd out of the game. Zentz now at the 98 pitches, looking to get a complete game victory here. 1 more out to go. Brady Helmer's up with 1-for-2 on the day. The pitch a little high. Brady Helmer goes up the middle again, but Corbett is there for the diving catch to end the game. Spikes the ball up. It could be more excited. Great victory here for the Marauders, who really controlled this game from the first pitch and came up with a big league win. 8-1 victory over crosstown rivals, but we'll get to do it again here Wednesday night. That game will be in Fredonia. And don't forget, Wednesday night also, we will be broadcasting the first ever Fredonia Dunkirk girls flag football game. Start right now is scheduled to 7. They may push it back to 7:30. We'll keep you updated on Facebook on when that starts. We will be broadcasting that game. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Shannon Davis, along with my good friend Dylan. And a great victory for the Dunkirk Marauders, hanging on to a first place tie. Looking to see what Gowanda does tonight, but that was a dominating win, all 7 innings by the Marauders. There was really no doubt who was going to come out on the winning side. So again, have a good night, everyone, and thanks for tuning in.